What a beautiful day to make a chai tea frappuccino. But first, hill climb. So here's what you need to make a chai tea frappuccino. You need some whole milk, some chai, and snow. So first, you just want to open up your chai, like so. And you just want to pour a tiny bit on your snow. And it will sink in a bit, but there you go. And then we'll just put the lid back on. And then you grab your milk, and you pour just a tiny bit in snow and on top as well. So now we make some yellow snow, apparently. Well, it's not completely yellow, but it's some snow. Close to making ice cream. And then you grab your spoon, and then you stir it around. Like so. And there you go. A chai tea frappuccino snow cone. So here's how you actually make a chai tea frappuccino. But first, here's a tip. Don't do it when it's snowing outside. So anyways, what you need is a whole milk, chai, ice, a mallet, fucking meat tenderizer, and a cloth or a bag to contain the ice when you crush it before you stick it in the blender, which you also need a blender. Now, another way you could crush the ice if you don't want to use your meat tenderizer is if you have an air compressor and a spare turbo lying around, you could just put the ice into the turbo and then just use the compressed air to just spin the turbo and then crush it that way. But I don't feel like hauling my air compressor up into the kitchen, so we're gonna go and use the meat tenderizer as you should. And if you're lazy or don't have an air compressor. So first, we're just gonna open up this tea towel, and we're gonna grab our ice, and we're just gonna dump it out. So what you can do is just twist your ice tray, and it'll all pop out. Now, just locate your ice into the middle of the tea towel. Just fold it over, just to minimize the projectile ice that you're about to create. And then just smash it. So now we'll just check on our ice. As you can see, it's got most of it, but there's still a few chunks left, so we're just gonna fold it over. Still a few big chunks, but that should be good enough. So now, we just go try to make a funnel. So we can just pick it up and start dumping it into our blender. Sometimes the ice will get stuck to the tea towel, which is why I tend to prefer a plastic bag, but we didn't have any big enough. So you could just grab it by hand, just dump it in the blender. Give it a few good shakes in the blender as well. We'll just go and do that right now. Stick it down. So now that most of the ice is off our tea towel and on the floor, we'll just stick it into the washing machine. Because really, it's going to be wet, and it'll need to get washed anyways. Oh, not really, but whatever. That doesn't matter. I was checking for something. So now, depending on how much ice you have, you either want to use half a cup of the homo milk in the chai, but that's not much ice, so we're going to grab 1/4 cup of each. You pretty much just want to be proportionate. So we'll just grow. Maybe I should be recording this GoPro. Oh well. Yeah, I think I wanted to do it. Nah, who cares? Now, if you're not doing this one-handed, you measure over your blender. But I'm doing this one-handed, so we do it the easy way. Because we've got to record everything. And now, the infamous homo milk. And just like that, we can just stick our lid on, turn it on, a nice crush for a bit. And then just stick it on the milk. Now sometimes it'll get stuck, so what you could do is you could grab a spoon, which you're going to need a spoon anyways when you go and serve it to yourself. Just stick it in, get rid of the air bubble, even if you stir it around a little. We'll probably need more ice crush going on, so just put that on. And of course, make sure you scare your cats in the process, since I don't have a bird to chirp anymore. Haven't had one in a few years now. So, you're pretty much looking for a consistency like this. Sometimes you can get a smoother one. It just depends. My ratio is not exactly perfect because I didn't have the amount of ice that I would have preferred to have. So, now you just go over and grab yourself whatever cup you want. So, cup like this, or yeah, I'm gonna be fancy and grab a Shrek cup because yes. And now you serve to yourself. But I'm not before it gets one-handed. So yeah, there you go. That's how you make a chai tea frappuccino in 2024. Now, if you made it this far, or write in the comments, funnybinds.com, and if you're JR Stan, and comment, "This isn't funny, dead meme, and turbos are stupid." Goodbye.